if you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we are going to go ahead and all together right now press that start button. Then come with me. We're going to start seated on our mat today in just a sweet Sukhasana seat. If it serves you better to sit up on a blanket or maybe have your legs extended further out, then that always works. But we're going to take our hands and crisscross them. So the right goes under the left and then interlace them, draw them in, nice and tight to your heart. So elbows are in, hands are crossed, interlacing the fingers. Now, just hold and pull your elbows down and stretch your neck up. Take your ear to your shoulder on the left. You can even close your eyes if that serves you a little better. Now roll your head down, chin to chest. And then the other ear to shoulder, stretching out the neck on the left, drawing the right ear to the shoulder tip and drawing the left shoulder blade down the back side of your body. Now back to the center. Unravel the arms, lift them up. Now they're crisscrossed overhead. Let the elbows bend. Lean up and over to the left. Keep the elbows bent, pulling your hands apart even though they're interlaced. Lean up and over to the right. Now release the connection. Spread your hands wide like they're floating down from the sky. Tips of your fingers behind your back. Shoulders roll up and back. Heart lifts. Elbows draw in. Let your sternum and your breastbone lift. Now neutralize your spine. Lift your legs up and crisscross the opposite leg on top. Lace the left hand under the right. Intertwine the hands, flip them inside out, draw your elbows in, draw your chin to your chest, and stretch the back side of your neck. Now left ear, left shoulder. Go back to the center, get the back side of your neck. Any little areas that might be a little stuck, go ahead and kind of weave any of those tissues in your neck to a smooth status. Then let your right ear head to your right shoulder. Come back to the center. Let your arms lift. Now lean up and over to the right. Keep your elbows very bent, face very soft. Reverse, opposite direction. Beautiful. Now, release and let your hands just collect as they scoop in and up. Breathe in, follow the palms of your hands, spread them wide, and draw them back in. So there's a little rounding of the back and then a little opening. So we've got a little seated cat and a little cow with that expansion. Keep that going. Pull it in and up. Spread the arms. It's like they're floating down your wings. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Now connect your breath. Make the circles a little bit bigger. Breathe in on the round. Exhale, breathe out. Keep that going just 2 more times. Nice and smooth Samavriti breath. And then on the final, reach up and you're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left thigh for a twist. Let the left shoulder blade draw back. Bring the back arm up and across for a crisscross style. Arms can be bent as the head bows down towards your mat, towards the earth, towards the floor. Now rise up, perhaps eagle, or a hug, whatever serves you best. If you've got eagle, let the forearms lift, let your pinky fingers head toward me. Unravel, sweep out and up, and another twist. Left hand outside the right thigh, sit up nice and tall. Back arm up and over for that nice crisscross as you bow down to planet Earth. On the rise, either really wrap that hug, catching your scapula, your shoulder blades, or intertwine the arms for eagle, Garandasana arms. Breathe. Unravel that, reach out and up, and then take your finger pads behind your back again. Roll the shoulder heads up and back and lean back. Now spin to the mat with your feet wide all the way to the width of your mat. Hands go right off, and just take a nice little rinse of your knees side to side. So right in the beginning of our practice today, you're just rinsing the lower back clear, any kind of tension that might be in there. So today we're going to continue our series, A Path with Heart. A path with heart. So you hold in your hand an invitation to remember the transforming power of forgiveness and loving kindness. To remember that no matter where you are and what you face, inside, within your heart, you can find peace. Now, rinse your knees to the left. Those are words of wisdom according to Jack Kornfield. Let the left forearm come down. Let your right arm reach up and overhead. Just a nice side stretch. Peel the right finger pads behind your right ear and open your heart more. And then right elbow heads toward left for a deeper twist. Inhale, open that up. Exhale, pull in, contract, bow down. You're twisting toward the back of the house. Inhale, open up. Exhale, pull in and down. Now stay with that rounded back. Walk your arms out long and let your head slip down towards the direction of the earth, the mat. Now walk your hands back in, push yourself back up, and come right on around, rinsing your knees over to the right. Letting the right hand down, left arm lifts up, drop the right forearm, left arm takes that nice side stretch. Slip your finger pads behind your ear. Exhale, contract. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open, expand. Last time, exhale, left elbow toward right. Now stay twisted. Extend your arms out. Walking your hands to the back of your mat as your head bows down. Now walk your hands back, physically push yourself back up and come back around. Go back to the rinse. Just let that rinse go side to side. Now go ahead and let your feet come to the width of your hips. Let your thumbs be in. Let your shoulder heads roll back. Reverse tabletop as you pump the hips up. Hugging the inner thighs in. Breathe. Now lower your bottoms down. Lift your legs up, but cross them at the ankles. Now, if you really squeeze the legs apart, like I couldn't pry your feet apart, activate your toes, flare them out, and let your wings come alongside your body. Now lower down to the low boat with your legs crossed, and then exhale, come up. Now move it out, inhale down, exhale up. No rush. Inhale down, exhale up. Now, just a couple more with this cross-legged stance. Now, hold up and unravel your legs in the high boat. Plant your feet, hands go back, thumbs in, shoulder heads up and back. Lift your hips. Breathe. Lower your hips down, cross the opposite leg on top. Fuse the legs together, lift the arms up. Now, you're pulling your knees apart, your ankles apart, but your legs are crossed. Lower down to hover. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So move it out with your crossed legs, moving your breath. Just two more. Hold up, unravel the legs. This time, other leg in front, crisscross, hands down. Slither back, hands and knees. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale and arch. Now, this time when you exhale into cat, lift your shins up, knees up, press into the tops of your feet. Land your knees, pick up your heels, arch your back, point your toes. Land your tops of feet down, push into your hands, round the back, tuck the chin, lift up. Drop your knees, point your toes, arch the back. Now, flex your feet, heels to bum. Keep your feet flexed, flare your toes out. Rock back onto the balls of your feet. Walk your hands right up your thighs. Take that right hand inside the left. Pull the elbows in, nice and tight, just like we did when we were seated. Now from here, rise up, breathe in, unravel the arms, soften the elbows, lean up and over to the right. Soften the elbows again, up and over to the left. Now, part the arms, left hand outside of right thigh, right hand back, twist. Inhale, rise up. Right hand outside of left thigh, hips to heels, left hand back and twist. Do that again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sit back down. Let the left shoulder blade draw back as your head and heart expand. Now go side to side with that twist, maybe tented finger pads, maybe hand to hip pocket. There's different variations. Do the variation that serves you best. But get some mobility in your body. The twist from the waistband, keeping your hips nice and square, but letting the waistband twist. One more time, each side, up and back. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now, rise up. This time, stay up. Tee the arms, point the toes, hug your inner thighs in. Lace your hands behind your back, slide them down the back side. Look up. Hands to earth. Hands and knees, shoulders over the wrists, go chin, chest, belly, slither down. Now, finger pads come right off your mat. Rise up as you lift the heart, open and expand. Exhale, lower back down. So we're going to focus a little bit on kindness. Rise right back up. So today, no matter what you got going on, I just know that I know that I know there's somebody that you can reach and make a difference in their life by acts of kindness, random acts that you ignite. Lower back down, hands by ribs, tuck your toes under, pop your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now take a little time in your down dog, pedal through your feet, shift your hips, Let your knees soften, let your side body stretch. So I think we sometimes have no idea what your actions can do with what you say, those random acts of kindness. Maybe it's to strangers, maybe just some sort of encouragement. If you think through your own life and who has encouraged you at times that you're really in need of it, and they don't even know how much they are propelling you to the next level. Compliments, I always like to think of them like helium is to balloons. Now, stay in down dog. Let the right leg lift up. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Spread the toe. Draw the right knee right up the center line with a rounded back. Step the right foot forward. Modified revolve lunge. Right arm up. And I want you to just take some circles with this right arm. Yeah, you can draw the elbow in. Stretch and expand it out. Now take the right hand, dive it inside the right leg. Spin the right leg towards the left foot. It's kind of a crisscross. And then sweep the left arm up. So you're in a wide-legged fold with the left arm lifted, right hand heading toward left foot. Super slowly transition, modified revolve lunge back of your mat and do the same thing. Circle that left arm up and around. And then take the left arm, dive it in. The left arm's going to head towards the right foot. Then you're going to spin the right arm up. Now you're opening up toward the front of your mat. Pull the hips back, find that balance, and then come back to a low lunge at the top of your mat. Drop the left knee down, right hand on right femur bone, left bicep by cheekbone, arc up and back. Now pinwheel your hands, frame the right leg, draw up and back, pyramid pose. Hug into your midline. Inhale and lengthen, long spine. Exhale and fold. Soften the right knee, plant your hands. Step back, high plank pose. Lower down all the way to your mat. Rise up, maybe cobra with your hips grounded. Maybe up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale, hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog, left leg's on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Roll open. Open up into this day. Activating that kindness meter in your own heart. Exhale, draw the left knee in nice and tight. Step it forward and take the left arm with some circles up and around. Yeah, open up to this day. Beautiful options. Now, take the left arm, sneak it inside the left leg. Let the left hand head toward the right foot. You're in a wide-legged fold. Lift the right arm up as you twist open to the back of the house. Now, super slowly pivot the right foot so you're in modified lunge at the back of the house. Take the right arm back and circle it up and around. So if you ever find yourself in a rut or any kind of energy in your life that might be stuck, you can see how this movement, this free flow, it takes yourself out of yourself. The same action that's required to activate those random acts of kindness. We have to get over ourselves, take ourself out of ourself. Now, do the same thing. Dive inside the right leg, spin to the outside of the left, lift the left arm up, twist open to the front of the house, pulling the right hip back. Now, frame the left leg, dip the right knee down, Left hand on left femur bone, right arm arcs up and back. Frame the left leg, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen, legs are on train tracks. Exhale, fold over that left leg, plugging that left femur bone into the socket. Maybe keeping a soft bend, maybe the right heel is lifted, perhaps your hands are on blocks. Now plant both hands down, step into high plank pose. This time, take your body up and back, down dog. Now keep your feet, you're gonna walk them in just a little bit, maybe about 6 inches. Pop the heels up, bend the knees and let them hover. Scoop the hips back and take a down dog wave. Forward, shoulders over the wrists, knees bent. Yeah, get that wave on the inhale and exhale of your breath. Nice and smooth. Then elevate the right leg up, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it up. Take the right hand, take it back behind your body. Just take 2 circles. On the second one, dive in and through the right leg. Spin to the wide-legged fold. Left arm lifts. Spin to the back of the house. Modified revolve lunge. Left arm lifts. Left leg in front. Left arm circles back. 2 circles. And then dive the left hand inside toward the right leg. Lift the right arm up. Wide-legged twist as the right arm elevates, left hand toward right foot. Spin to the front, drop the left knee, right hand femur bone, left arm up. Draw up and back, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen, exhale and fold. Plant your hand, shoot the right leg back. This time, 3-legged high plank. Lower down, right leg meets the left. Heart lifts, exhale up and back, down dog. Beautiful, left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, step it up, modified revolve lunge. Left arm back, 2 circles. And then you're gonna go ahead and dive inside the left leg, left hand to the right leg, twist open to the back. Pivot to modified lunge back of the house. Circle that right arm up and back. And then go ahead and dive it in and through. It's like threading a needle as the left hand lifts, right hand to left foot, right hip draws back. Pivot to the front, drop the right knee, left hand, left femur bone, right arm up and back. Glide your hips. Pop them up, pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen, exhale and fold. This time, soften the left knee, just step the right leg to join the left, top of your mat, chair. Exhale, your hands at heart center. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh and twist. Now reverse it. Right upper arm outside the left thigh and twist. Now release to a fold. Take the right leg in the fold, cross it over the left. So you've got the right leg crossed over, pinky toes touching. Bow your head, shake it out. Now from here, rise up with those crisscross legs. Now, like in the beginning of practice, right hand slips inside. Pull the elbows in. Hands are interlaced. Right leg over left. Breathe. Now, unravel. Lift the arms up. Elbows are soft. Hands are interlaced. Lift up and over to the right. Now, do that again. Up and over the left. Squeeze your legs together. Soften your face. Draw into your own center. Now, pull your elbows in, unravel, fold over your legs, bringing your hands to heart center, taking the right leg back behind your body to rise right up, crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Flip the left palm, peace. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Dock your hips back, Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose, right arm up. Now spin to that wide-legged fold. Walk your hands through your arms, your head heads down towards the mat. Shake it out. Now, if you're a headstander and you wanted to go up, it's always an option. You could either try a tripod or you just work the fold, bringing your hands between your legs, letting your head bow down, finding ways to get your heart higher than your head. Breathe. Now we are going to spin back to the front. Go ahead and shoot that left leg back, three-legged high plank. Lower down, left leg joins the right. Rise up. Tuck your toes, exhale up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in just a little bit, about 6 inches, and bring them together. We're going to hop, step, float, fly, feet to hands at the top of your mat, right into chair. Elevate the heels up. On the exhale, bend the knees. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands. Landing in Utkatasana chair. Pull your hands to heart center. Wring it out and twist. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh, pulling the right hip back. Now, can you peel the left shoulder blade up? Soften your face. Breathe. Now, reverse it. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. And release it to a forward fold. In your forward fold, pick the left leg up. Cross it over the right. Root to rise. Come all the way up to standing. Pull your hands to heart center. Slip the left hand inside. Intertwine them. Elbows draw in. Stand tall. Unravel. Lift the arms up. Soften the elbows up and over to the left. Feel the planting of your feet, the inner thighs drawing in to stabilize your stance with those crisscrossed legs of yours. Unravel. Hands to heart center. Dive right over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Unravel. Left leg steps back. Take yourself right into crescent lunge. Breathe in. Right leg is forward. High lunge. Exhale, breathe out, warrior two. Flip the right palm, peace. Straighten the right leg, reach up and back. Dock your hips back, reach out and down. Triangle pose. Something you can do. There is something you can do today to make someone else's life better. Turn it into a wide-legged fold. Walk your hands between your legs. Bow your head down. Now reverse it. Walk your hands in the opposite direction. Pull your hips back. Go ahead and walk your hands to the center. Take the right hand to the left leg and walk the left fingertips toward the front of the house to twist underneath the left arm. Breathe. Now do the same thing on the other side. Walk the left hand toward the right leg. Walk the right hand toward the left and spin your gaze up and under the right arm. Now pivot the right foot to the front of the house. Bend the right leg. Shoot the right leg back. Three-legged high plank. Bend your arms. Right leg joins the left. Offer the heart up. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Breathe out. Now, in your down dog, cross the right leg over the left. Walk your hands back to your feet crisscrossed. Rise up, back of the mat. Just stand tall. This time, part your arms right to left. Right leg is already lifted. Take it up and over. Find Garndasana Eagle at the back of your mat. Exhale your eagle right into the nest. Draw it in. Eagles don't sweat the small stuff. Unravel, sweep your eagle wings up and back. Lift the right leg up. Flare your fingers out. Point your toes. Dive over the left leg. Walk your hands out. Peel the left heel up. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it around. Go ahead and kiss that right kneecap in. Step it up. Modified revolve lunge. Right arm up and overhead. Scoop 2 circles. On the second circle, dive the right arm in. Spin the right foot to the wide-legged fold. Right hand, left foot, spin open to the back. Pivot toward modified lunge, back of the house. Left arm up and over. Draw it in 2 circles. Then weave the left arm inside the left leg. Left hand toward right foot, right arm up. Now, right hand behind your back this time, and possibly the top of the right thigh. Pivot the right foot forward and float up. Right hand behind your back, right foot in front. Half bound standing splits. Exhale, left knee to right, chair pose, top of your mat. Pull your hands to heart center and twist. Stay, or maybe open your arms, your wings. Scoop the arms up. Pull your hands back to heart center. Ring it out. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. Pull the right hip back. Right hand down. Left arm lifts. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Re-solidify this home base. Let your index finger and thumb knuckle really root down. Now look back at your feet. Left leg. You might have to adjust your feet a little. Left leg over the right. Knees are soft. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Now you're crisscrossed. Rise up. Left leg in front. Breathe in. Eagle pose. Arms part. Left leg is already crossed. Lift it up and over. Left arm under. Steady your gaze. Activate your kindness factor. Getting over ourselves, getting out of ourselves. Draw the eagle into the nest. Unravel your wings. Reach the hands back alongside your body. Your airplane wings. Right leg is bent. Walk your hands out, 3-legged dog. Left leg is lifted. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. You choose, you decide. Heart lifts. bring the left arm up. Bring it back around, pull the left knee in. Step it up, modified revolve lunge. This time, left arm up and overhead. 2 circles, sweep it down and around. On the second circle, dive it in. There's something you can do today to make a difference in someone else's life. Who could you encourage? Maybe it's just a text. Maybe it's a call. Maybe it's somebody you don't know. Spin to the back of the house. Right arm lifts. Modified revolve lunge. Right arm up and over. Take yourself out of yourself. 2 circles. 2 circles. Right arm sneaks in towards the left leg. Left arm rises up. Now, take your left hand behind your back for a half bind. Pivot the left foot forward. Float up. Half bound. L-shaped pose. Breathe. Exhale. Right foot next to left. Come to chair. Reach your arms forward, tailbone back. Lower all the way down to high boat. Legs come up. Legs crisscross. Right leg over left. Lower down to hover. Come back up. Lower down. Come back up. Now, inhale, exhale, exhale. Breathe. Breathe in and out through your nose. Now lift up and hold. Unravel your feet. Plant them. Hands back. Hips rise up. Reverse tabletop. Now cross the right leg over the left. Drop your hips down. Now hands slide off the mat. Now this time we're going right to left, but the right leg is crossed. Beautiful. Now right foot lands off your mat. Pull the left heel in. Left arm lifts up. Either wrap a hug on this right leg or hook it. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. If you want more, right hand outside the left leg and lift up. Breathe. Now come back around. Let your feet lift back up. Left leg crosses over the right. There you go. Now lower down. Hover. Hover. Hug into your midline. Pull it all in and up. Now inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe in and out through your nose. Now, couple more. And then rise up. Unravel your legs, plant your feet. Thumbs in, fingers back, hips lift up. Stay with the hips lifted, reverse tabletop. Left leg over the right. Lower down nice and slow. Now you're in seated pigeon style legs. Rinse side to side. Yeah, you're just rocking the hips, releasing the lower back. Breathe into it. Now left foot travels right off your mat. Pull the right heel in with the left hand. Sweep the right arm up and then maybe hug this left thigh. Maybe hook it with the outside of the right arm. Left shoulder draws back. Look in and up. Whose life can you make it a difference in today? If you want more, right hand outside the left leg. Reach up and back. Something you can do right now in your life today to make a difference. Doesn't matter what. We want to get over ourselves, get out of ourselves. If you ever find yourself stuck in any place, maybe it's energy, unravel your feet to the width of your hips. This time, lower all the way down to your back. When you extend yourself, You lighten up the world. Draw your heels in. Now you're laying on your back. Palms down, feet down, knees to the width of your hips, head down, hands down. Elevate your hips up. Maybe you interlace your hands underneath the back side of your body. Bridge pose. Breathe. This is the counter pose to all of the bending. We did a lot of twisting today. Drink lots of water, flushing out any kind of toxins in your heart, mind, body, and soul. So we can get over ourselves, get out of ourselves, so we can activate more kindness in this world. Release your hips back down. Now, right here on your back, cross the right leg over the left and lift the left leg up. Now you're in supine pigeon. Perhaps slip your hands under the left hamstring or maybe the left shin. Maybe you need a strap or a belt or a towel. Anything will do. But just breathe space into your right hip. Now lengthen the left leg to the sky. Release the left leg all the way to your mat. Slip your hands on the right shin. Take the left hand and roll the right hip across your body. Tee the right arm and look over to the right direction, the right side of the house. Now come back onto your back. Squeeze that right leg in and then release it. Plant the right foot right at your heel to your sit bone. Cross your left leg over and then pick up the right foot for supine pigeon pose. Pull in the right thigh bone. Open the left hip through the hip joint and breathe. So not only do we want to activate our kindness factor toward the outside world, but also internally. The most important voice you hear all day long is your own. What are you saying? What are you believing? More gratitude than complaining serves us best. Breathe. Make it a kindness challenge, a random act of kindness each and every single day. Lengthen the right leg up, release it to your mat, hug the left leg in. It's bent, your hands are laced around your left shin. Use your right hand to roll the left hip over. Let the left arm create a T and look over to the left. Come back onto your back and just slide out into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So tuck the blades of your shoulders under. Just give yourself permission to just be, to lay your body down, to lay your heart, mind, body, and soul, to give it some rest. Any thoughts of things to do that come into your mind, just let them pass you by, not attaching. We are not our thoughts. And then today, if you have the privilege of 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes of Shavasana, please feel free to just turn the video off. If you're coming with me, just invite your renewed, restored self back into your day. And then when you're ready, bending your legs so your feet plant and your knees are bent, just shift over onto your right side into that fetal position, that place where it all began, from which God gives us the gifts of breathing, of being, of having our being, to live, to move, to breathe. Assist yourself up back into your day. It brings us right back to where we began. Comfortable, easy seat. Scoop your arms out and up. Gather all the gifts, the graces, the blessings, and the kindness factor that you're going to seal into your heart today as you go out and light up the world with your random acts of kindness. Seal that thought into your heart as you activate it this week. Getting outside of ourselves, let that bring peace, joy, and love, not only into our own lives, but into the lives of others. Look up, and we're going to finish off with one Om to Home. Breathe in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.